morning, Eagles. I'm Tatiana, and welcome to the Eagle News. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. You may sit down. Here comes our guest speaker, Mr. Johnson.
Morning, Eagles. We are West Side, Best Side, and it's Friday, January 14th, 2022. Unfortunately, as a school, we have made it 0 consecutive days without discipline. Unfortunately, yesterday we did have to issue discipline, which marked us down to 0. So let's go, guys. We can do way better than this. Our record right now is 1 day. So today, on this Friday, let's make it be 1 day. So next week, we can set a new record of 2 days. Our current house standings, House Kefi, congratulations. You are still in the lead, followed by Julia, Mudita, and Duende. But way to go, Duende. You guys have earned some points this week, and you are making your way to catch up to Mudita. Also below, Kefi, Mudita, and Duende, you all have 4 consecutive days of good behavior and good choices. Way to go. So your record is 4. Can you make it 5? Can you make it 10? We'll see. Julia, let's go. Let's step it up today and get back on it. Happy birthday today to Miss Goodman and Miss Brett Jones, our teachers in House Kefi. Happy birthday. Also, Olivia Crenshaw, happy birthday. Jamari Haig, happy birthday in House Mudita. And Vivian, happy birthday in House Kefi. Our weekly extras, don't forget, everybody, today are SOAR Awards. 25 points for each SOAR Award, so any house can jump right back on in. And also, our bonus house spins, we've got to go into Kefi, Mudita, and Duende right now. But again, that all depends. Can they keep no marks on the mirror? And don't forget, Monday, there is no school. Our legacy thought of the day: life is waiting for you in the moment. And here is our guest speaker.
Eagles, it's Miss Yeva, proud member of House Kefi, and I'm here with your legacy thought of the day. Life is waiting for you in the moment. Do you ever find yourself working so hard to get there that you forget about here? Most of the time, we're all thinking about what's next instead of what's right here, right now. We miss out on enjoying the moment, and more importantly, we miss out on enjoying life. Set your intention to be here now. That's where life is. Have a great day, Eagles.
Thank you, Ms. Yeva, for sharing our legacy thought of the day. Now we've made it to the end of the week, and it's time for our highs and lows. So these are high moments and low moments from last week. I hope you guys enjoy.
It is time for the highs and lows of the week, and our first high goes to the sweet sight of a bakery truck when you've been stranded in your car on a cold, snowy interstate for nearly a full day. Hundreds of people sat still in their vehicles on Interstate 95 in Virginia this week when the highway shut down during a snowstorm. Newlyweds Casey Holohan and John Noe of Maryland were among those cold and hungry souls.
We figured it'd probably been 37 hours since we'd eaten last.
We'd gotten reports all day that people around us were starving, that they had little kids that hadn't eaten, pets that hadn't eaten.
After 20 hours and with desperation setting in, Casey and John spotted a Schmidt Baking Company truck. Casey called the company's customer service line explaining the situation, and just minutes later, she received a call back from a man named Chuck Paterakis. He is the owner of that Baltimore-based company.
That was my first thought. Is I can imagine if myself or my family was in that same situation, what would I do if I asked the company to open the doors to help me feed my wife and my kids?
Paterakis sprung into action, telling Casey he had instructed the truck's driver, a man named Ron Hill, to open the back of the truck and pass out food to as many as stranded travelers as possible. Ron, Casey, and John enlisted some other drivers to help them distribute more than 600 loaves of bread along 2 miles of the interstate, before grabbing one for themselves.
We personally got a loaf of potato rolls, which were amazing at the time. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
A nice endorsement of those potato rolls as well. Nice work, Casey, John, and Ron. Our first low goes to the unfortunate coincidence of having a name that can be confused with the coronavirus or one of its variants. First, it was Corona Beer. Then it was Delta Airlines. And now R&B singer Omarion apparently is being mistaken for the Omicron variant.
Hi, everybody. This is Omarion. I am an artist, not a variant. So please be aware, if you just so happen to run into me on the street, you don't have to isolate for 5 days, nor do you have to have a negative test result in order to dance to my music. Now,
News you can use from Omarion, who again is not a COVID variant, and who also was excellent in the 2004 dance movie You Got Served. Our next high goes to the giant panda cub at Smithsonian's National Zoo in Washington, who had the best snow day of the week. This right here is your boy Xiao Qi, the 1.5-year-old having the time of his life after a storm dumped a bunch of snow on D.C. He rolls into a couple of powdery somersaults, nearly sticking the landing on the second before settling on a little downtime instead. Then Qi really goes for it with the full body slide to meet his buddy at the bottom of the hill before heading back up to cuddle with some of his panda pals. I mean, nobody does a snow day better than those giant pandas. Our final low goes to an old beef that resurfaced on social media this week between two unlikely candidates for beef, ELMO and a pet rock named Rocco. Now, I am as confused as you are about why this clip from a 2004 episode of Sesame Street went viral this week.
That's okay, Gabby. Elmo will just pick this one. No, wait, Elmo. Rocco says that he wants the oatmeal raisin cookie. Rocco's a rock, Zoe. Rocco won't know the difference. How is Rocco going to eat that cookie, Zoe? Tell Elmo. Rocco doesn't even have a mouth. Rocco's just a rock.
It's getting ugly down there. That clip caught fire online over the last few days, prompting Elmo to release a statement. One assumes through his celebrity publicist and image consultant. Elmo wrote, "Don't worry, everybody. Elmo and Zoe practice sharing and are still best buds forever." As for The Rock, Elmo wrote again in the third person, "Elmo doesn't want to talk about Rocco." As the clip blew up on social media for reasons that remain unclear, Dwayne The Rock Johnson chimed in, tweeting on behalf of rocks everywhere, "Yes, my friend, this rock devours cookies, all kinds of cookies." I always like to be transparent with you, the viewer, so I'll confess about that story. I have no idea what's happening or why, but it was huge on the internet this week.
Students, will you be a champion today? Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. We love you, and leave a legacy.
Today for lunch we will be having cheese pizza. Weather. And now for the weather. The weather is going to be 52 and the low is 26 degrees. Announcements. There is no school on Monday for Martin Luther King Day. Joke of the day. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants?
Why?
In case he got a hole in one. Bye, and thanks for watching the Eagle News. Have a wonderful day.